Here is what I find good presentation by INEC, by the way. The details of these individuals, hoping that can be ascertained to be the truth, that this one is in Ondo State, this one is attending to a family in Abuja, and this other guy has retired. Now, I wouldn't know why the SDP candidate spokesperson, Ijele, would come out to make such statements and it's been faulted as not being true. The concern again is this. By the time this is not the first time that people come out to make statements. Now, this guy can be identified. I don't expect INEC to just sit back and say, no, this person is not saying the truth. Because just like the three people INEC mentioned, we don't have anyone verifying that this one is in Ondo State. We don't have anyone verifying that this one is taking care of a sick family member. We don't have anyone also verifying that this other guy has retired. All of these details are with INEC, just like other details are with the SDP candidates who allegedly say they sold them in government house. But again, when these conversations are made, when these statements are brought to the public and these individuals are not aliens or robots, as you may, don't you think that the security agency should also step in and begin to pick up these guys, give us evidence of what you have said, considering that if anything goes wrong in Kogi State right now, when it comes to the elections, all of these things are going to come to the fore. And INEC is going to be looking like, hey, you said you didn't say, which is what is going to play out.
All right. Well, I believe that, first of all, INEC should be... INEC should, first of all, be made to face some consequences, first of all. I said this to say because all of this, there's no smoke without fire.
Okay.
Yes, you can't just come to say boldly or try to prove against what is coming up, supposedly like fake news, when INEC hasn't really proven themselves in terms of the integrity of the electioneering process and all that. So you don't expect people, to an extent. I'm not supporting the fact that people should come up and say things that are not properly verifiable, things that are not exactly the truth of the matter. But INEC really has a lot to do as it concerns, the past election that we experienced, the February 25th and March and all of that. INEC really has a lot to do to really prove themselves right again. We've had a lot from INEC in terms of integrity. There's a lot of trust deficits right now, and then this can actually trigger people to say things that because in the midst of all of this, there is always truth. It is because you can't actually rule out all that people say when you haven't really, nobody can actually vouch for you to say that, yes, INEC has done this. So what is even the fake news?
That's the question.
Yes, what is even the fake news?
That the guys are not in Kogi State government house and they're configuring the BVAS.
Yes, what is the fake news? Because we don't even know. It's this time around that we are all attentive. We're all, watching at this time because nobody really paid attention before. Nobody paid because we were all out for this is what we've been told, and we just got it hook, line, and sinker. But with what has happened, people are watching. So any little thing INEC does now can even be questioned or be misconstrued, like they're saying that it's fake news.
But the question is again, how do we believe you, INEC?
Yes,
that is the issue here.
That's the point.
Like you said, during the general elections from last year, we had hope. We believed. Nigerians are not difficult. Nigerians are one of the easiest humans to please on earth.
Just be straight.
We don't need much. Our problem is not plenty, as a matter of fact. Just be straightforward.
Yeah.
We're always ready to work hard. We trusted you with this BVAS thing again. And what did you do? You told us it's a game changer.
What are you reconfiguring it?
Do you understand?
I don't understand.
You told us it's a game changer. What they need to reconfigure is so that whatever is like a system to keep it clean, so they can use it to for permutation in other states where they will be using it. But the challenge is this: we trusted you, we believed you when you said this was a game changer. We thought that was what it was. But that failed to be the true situation. And unfortunately, here we are. We don't know who is saying between SDP spokesperson, candidate in Kogi spokesperson, and INEC. We don't know who is saying the truth.
Every move INEC makes because now is suspicious.
Exactly. The same INEC had the Bobbywemms of their commissioner in the Bayelsa State saying that They are not going to use BVAS. INEC chairman comes and says, disregard whatever I found that said, we're going to use BVAS. And this is like INEC being on the chopping block again, but not really giving us anything.